Oh yeah.
Hello.
Welcome back to
It's
another one.
me.
A new year.
Oh, it's already.
Yeah,
It's,
bruh. It's 2025.
it's the 5th
It's the 5th.
of January already. The year's already halfway gone.
The year, the fuck?
That's how fast the year happens.
It really does. How do you feel?
And we started it sick.
Yeah, for real. I feel like a lot of people do. A lot of people do.
You know what? New Year's, I'm going to say this, and I say it loud and proud. New Year's is the worst holiday of the year.
For what? Or why?
I just.
To work.
No, not even to work. I just feel like it's I don't know. Like New Year's is just not my holiday. Like I like it and I love it. You get your New Year's resolutions. You get to reflect. But like the actual New Year's celebration, it's not my favorite.
But why? Because of like the hugs, the idea that you gotta accomplish something this upcoming year. What the mood?
I think I just have. It's just like it hasn't been the funnest holiday. Like everything that I do during like New Year's is supposed to make it like super fun, and it ends up being always boo boo. So yeah, I know.
I feel that.
I know. Like every single year for the last like 5. So like all the years that I have not been home, I always plan something with with my friends or whatever, work or whatever, and it's just never happens the way it's supposed to happen.
For real. But I mean, this year you were working though.
Yeah, this year I was glad to be working.
That's crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I was like, I wanted to start the year like that. So I was like, okay, fine. I was like, I don't want to do nothing. I want to go to nowhere. I just want to work and make money.
You made pretty good for a holiday.
Yeah.
Yes, it was good. So yeah,
It
were
was
you
good.
dancing or were you like was it entertainment? What?
Yeah, I was entertainment dancing. There you go. What? I like that you.
I know, but it doesn't pick up.
What the hell?
For real. We're working on it until we get like the little arm that is just like here for you.
It's okay. I like it.
Yeah,
I
with
still
some,
like-
it's a
you're
work in
touching it.
progress. Actually, for a New Year resolution, we're gonna get the studio. The fuck?
Oh.
You don't close deals with.
Oh, my bad. I was holding the microphone. My bad.
Yeah.
Tell me, how was your New Year's? What you think?
I find it interesting. It's just like normal, spend time with the family.
Yeah.
I don't know about white people, but Hispanics, well, I don't know if Hispanics, but Mexicans got the tradition of eating 12 grapes
Yes.
that symbolize one grape per month. And what that means is that it represents each month. So each month has to be some kind of accomplishment or dream or whatever. So we did that. It was pretty cool. You get to reflect on life and what you did last year and what you want to accomplish this year.
Yeah.
Which, funny enough, at the beginning of like November, I was like, I hate my job. I'm fucking annoyed with these motherfuckers. So once New Year's comes, I want to quit and look for something else.
Yeah.
Little did I know, I left before that. And that made everything rough for the next couple months.
Yeah, part.
But we're getting back to our feet.
Yeah. You said, hey, be careful what you ask for, right?
The way you asked for, how about that?
No, be careful what you ask for.
I mean, sometimes you can ask for good shit.
And sometimes it doesn't come out the way you thought.
Exactly.
You know?
That's why you gotta be smooth. You gotta be careful. You gotta sail.
You have to be careful with your words because
words have power.
What you say may happen. Yeah.
But it can be both ways, positive and negative.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, if people say, "Oh, I'm a failure," like I never gonna accomplish nothing, that's so out of reach. You already program your mind to be a failure.
Yes.
But if you say, "Fuck that shit," I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna be the best at it, and I'm gonna work hard for it.
Yeah.
And it will eventually work out.
Yeah.
That's how we get into the movies. You know, we're like, "Fuck it, we're gonna try our best." And then you got the fucking the double.
Yeah.
So I mean, like once you throw it out there, the positive vibes, it usually comes back to you.
I think once you set something like in your head, I think you're already destined for it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. You got any New Year's resolutions?
I got
of course.
Not really. I was thinking because I was thinking, do I? No, but what I did this year is that I might grapes, and I think that's how I set my tone. And you know what? It's the first year that I do it, and I don't ask for like maybe like materialistic things. I ask for more like self improvement. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, like if I like was like impatience or something, I'd be like patience. You know, like like it was
Let me
more.
count to 11.
Yeah, like if it wasn't like a goal or like a thing. You know, it was just more like self work improvement.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Can you share some of those with us? Maybe you can inspire somebody to follow that same idea.
I trying to think.
That's great.
I'm trying to think what I asked for because as I was eating my grapes, I was like, you know, it was like a thought.
Yeah.
Like it was just a thoughting, I guess. I asked for um a little level. I'm thinking of a word, but it's like it's not coming out for some reason. Like
Okay.
I have
In Spanish, I mean.
both.
She.
What's it called? I don't want to say endurance, but like I have a lot of like fitness goals this year. So it was like about that, like endurance. I don't want to say endurance because it's not what I asked for, but I just the word.
Conditioning.
No, just not motivation.
Being more healthy.
Not motivation, but like you know, whenever you like really want to achieve something, but you like not endurance.
The motivation, the discipline.
The discipline. Thank you. It just the word was not coming up. Thank you. Yes.
So the discipline to keep training and pursue your goal in a physical way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just you know.
I share that.
Huh?
I share that.
Yeah. Like I really wanna achieve like certain flexibility goals this year, and flexibility is like so hard for me. It's always been hard for me, like even as a kid.
I think you didn't do good though. You did gymnastics and cheerleading for a while.
Yeah, but I sucked. Like
well, you were better than the average.
I think I was better than the average, but just flexibility is like one thing that I have always struggled in. Mm-hmm. Like I want to be able to put my leg
like
on my
cat.
Forehead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like a cat. I want to have like a flexibility like a ferret. You know, you know them ferrets that you like can move around like a straw.
Yeah.
That's how I want to be. So I have like I really want to achieve a press handstand this year.
Press handstand when you stand up and do like a push up.
No. When a press handstand is when you start a handstand from like sitting down like this.
Oh, okay.
And then you like go up.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that'd be so cool, right?
That'd be cool. That'd be a good goal.
Yes, like that is my goal for this year.
Specifically.
Yeah, like specifically. Like I really want to be able to do one, and like the training for it is not what I would think it would be. So I think it's really cool. Like you have to do a lot of like calisthenics type of things.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, I forgot about my shoulders, but like it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because obviously you're carrying your weight on your shoulders, but I was thinking more of like my legs.
I mean, it has to be both. It's definitely a full round exercise.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit? Okay, I share that fitness goals. I fuck with that.
So hopefully by December.
Don't fucking like. I think saying hopefully is like, yeah, I might do it, I might not. You know.
True.
You have to say it. You have to mean that motherfucker.
So by December, I'm gonna show you a press handstand.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna post it on Instagram.
You're gonna post it on the pod.
That too. But on Instagram too. So your motherfuckers can follow.
1 second.
You could just mute that shit.
Oh, I didn't think about it.
Just fucking come on, everybody.
Sorry, y'all.
You're gonna get this motherfucker
It's a sickness. I already got the whole family sick.
For real. It was her, the mom, the dad, and I'm trying not to be next.
I know.
Ain't that some shit?
I really hope you don't get sick.
Yeah,
I really
everybody around is getting sick. It's that time of the year, for sure.
It's my friend's fault that I'm sick.
Motherfucker.
So, he's the reason why we're all sick.
Motherfucker. But he cool.
What about you? What are some of your goals
One
this year?
that I definitely want to do as I'm approaching my third decade.
30.
The, shut the fuck up. I want to do one. What do you call it? Non-professional, amateur,
Amateur.
amateur. Kind of MMA or kickboxing competition.
You're gonna do that this year?
Yes. I just want to like either I get my head kicked out of my shoulders or I'll kick somebody's head off. And you just be like, chica! Yeah.
As long as you come out good.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, amateur.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm going to fight a professional MMA trained dude, you
Yeah.
know? I'm going to fight someone that is on the same level. So he's going to throw like a funky, funny kick and me too. So we might hurt each other a little bit, but we're not going to like kill each other.
Yeah.
So I think it should be fun. It's something that I always wanted to do.
Mhm.
So this is the year to do it.
Yeah.
That I want to pick up a guitar again because as you can see, it's part of the decoration, and it's just that.
And it's just been decoration for the last 15 years.
I got my babies on the wall, so they're good. They're good.
You have Pearl Jam for inspiration.
For real, and we got Led Zeppelin behind the scenes. Great. They're coming to Georgia, by the way.
Is he alive? Are they alive?
Yeah, except for the drummer.
Who's the drummer?
The second on the left.
The one with mustache?
Yes,
Oh, he did.
he did.
Okay, he did. Okay, gotcha.
He's the drummer. But on the concert that the song that you like,
Yes.
the drummer is the kid.
It's the son.
It's
I
the-
remember that. I was you got me on my Pearl Jam vibe lately, so I was
He's a
listening
great
to it,
music.
and I was like, this man's voice is so hard to imitate.
Yeah, it's so unique.
I was
It's
like,
pure raw talent.
that's a very interesting voice. And then I was looking at the comments, and they were saying that it's more like grunge rock. I was like,
Yeah.
oh wait, that makes sense. I was like, I didn't think about it.
Yeah, it's literally grunge rock.
But like whenever I think of grunge, and it makes sense. I think of like the like the voice that they do and like the screamo type.
No, that's a different kind of vibe.
I know, but like it reminds me of it.
Yeah.
And I just didn't picture, or I didn't put two and two together that was, like the type of style. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I was very impressed. Cause I like to watch a lot of live performances. Like, I think live performances are just so good.
Okay, but I'll recommend this though. If you like those live performances, look up the Pearl Jam one, the MTV Unplugged.
That's the one that I watched.
You're the one that I watched?
Yes, I watched.
Do you hear Black?
That's the one that I listened to. That's literally the one that I was watching. I was like, shit. I was you know that one line that you're like.
That's the greatest line in music.
You know
what is it? I know
you'll be a star in somebody else's sky. But why? Why can't it be? Why can't it be? You know what I'm saying? It's just such a good,
raw, powerful line.
Yeah, like who hurt him?
For real.
Like I want to know who hurt this man. And did he write his music?
Fuck yeah.
His own music, like
he's the writer. Him and one of the guitarists are like the main writers.
I want to know who hurt him. Like,
it's a beautiful song.
Like,
it's so raw, it's so powerful, so emotional. Oh my god.
I feel like
that's my favorite song of all time.
I feel like he made that song for like the one that got away.
For real.
It's just like, I know exactly what you mean. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I just think his voice is just so interesting.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling you, and that's my fighting with music today and back then, because you hear that line and you're like, damn, that's so powerful, you know, like it gives you shivers, it touches your soul, it makes your heart skip a beat, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And you don't hear that shit nowadays. All you hear is shake that ass, bring that pussy to my face, and then
shake that ass, huh? Make that coochie breathe, like literally.
And then bring money to the bitches, something like that, you know, like hit the strip club. Like it doesn't have the heart in it.
Yeah.
That's my thing with today's music. It doesn't have the heart in it. And if you listen, especially rock, I feel like rock bands have the most touching lyrics. music wise.
I like how rock bands, like big ones, like they really do. You can just tell they just love to play or sing or whatever, and they just live their lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they're so unproblematic.
Now they are problematic as fuck.
Are
That's where the
they?
thing. Yeah, that's where the term rockstar come from. Oh, you're such a fucking rockstar.
Yeah, but like it's not like for example like the pop artists and the hip hop artists that there's like drama going on like all the time. I feel like they're just more chill.
I mean, they definitely got a lot of drama, but it's more within the band and the way they act.
Yeah.
Because like all the black culture, like hip hop, rap, what else? I guess those are
Pop.
the two main ones. Now, pop is more like white people.
I guess, yeah.
But like those, like the black genre is more about I don't know now, but back then it was like a bunch about drugs and like the East Coast versus the West Coast, all that kind of shit. So there was a lot of gang related. Now not as much.
Yeah.
White people, they just existing and they make good music. You know, like pop is good, but they just make random drama. Like I never really hear anything about Maroon 5 or Katy Perry. You know, it was never like, oh, they're divorcing this or they're divorcing that,
Yeah.
or they cheat with
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this other
yeah.
model. You know, like nothing really going on.
Yeah.
But rock band was like, oh yeah, like these motherfuckers trashed out a hotel room in Las Vegas, and then the singer got arrested because he was up a hooker, and then the pimp at the same time and ran away with like 2 kilos of coke and shit like that. You know, like
What?
yeah, for real. Like
where-
if you look it up, a lot of rock stars have been to jail because the crazy way they act.
they're kind of like rebels though, right? Like
They
I would
are,
feel
though.
like they are the obviously like the
Yeah,
rock
like
kids.
Led Zeppelin, like that dude died because he did so much fucking drugs that he puked and he drowned in it. Like almost every single guy from Guns N' Roses did so much drugs that they thought they were gonna die. Pearl Jam did a lot of drugs. The Chili Peppers did a lot of fucking drugs.
Yeah.
Like they are, but they did
Aerosmith.
The Rolling Stones.
Everybody.
Everybody.
But but they're more like about like their partying, because you know they're rock stars or whatever. But I feel like pop stars are just more into the drama,
Yeah.
and rock stars are just more about the party. You know, like
They're living the life.
they're living the rock star life, like Queen, all that stuff. Like, shit, if you were a rock star, would you live the life?
I want to say yes,
I definitely would.
but I don't know. There's like a very gray area. I feel like I will definitely drink a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe a little pop, but I wouldn't do hardcore shit like cocaine or heroin. I will stay away from that devil.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be the line for me.
Yeah.
Because once you hit cocaine, like it starts going downhill.
Ooh.
I mean, these people obviously pulled it off, but still, like how many didn't?
I when I was watching the dang, I can't remember what concert it was, but it was an outdoor concert, kind of like the Queen style, and they panned the camera to the drummer, and the drummer was just drumming with a cigarette in his mouth, and I was like, that's so on brand for a rock star, but I was thinking, you're just letting that cigarette go to waste. You can't smoke it because you're.
I don't know. I feel like they have so much talent that they can actually smoke it and play good.
That's horrible.
How crazy is that?
That's horrible.
How bananas is that? Oh hell
I know, right?
no,
Oh wait, never mind.
bruh. I think that I don't know. They just have so much talent. Because you think about it, like back then, you had a Queen that sing like a motherfucker, you know, Freddie Mercury, and then Brian May could make a fucking guitar sing too. Like he will play just the fuck out of the guitar.
Who they?
The guitar is the guy with the long hair.
Oh, from Queen.
From
yes,
Queen,
yes.
Or like Slash or Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. They could make the guitar sing, so you could see the talent in the. They were musicians.
Yeah.
And nowadays, it's just a bunch of solo artists. So the woman, the guy sings, dances. There's like 20 people dancing behind him that make it look like cool, and then say the musicians.
Yeah.
So nothing really stands out.
Yeah. But I feel like in today's age we don't really have rock bands.
We don't have musicians. We have performance.
That's true. Okay, but no. I feel like we do have musicians. But,
okay, who?
And I can't think of any. But let me finish my thought. I think that there are musicians, but I just think that everything is so electronic right now that they don't really highlight or feature, all that.
Because they don't need it. I mean, they don't wanna the hard work of learning how to play guitar like a motherfucker.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's so sad. Like we are lacking of rock stars.
We're lacking talent. Because
I think
nowadays,
there's talent.
I mean, there's talent. It's just a different kind of talent. It's a more electronic talent where
Yeah.
it doesn't require as much skills.
I think it requires a lot of skills. Like Billie Eilish and Phineas. Like, I think they're super talented. You know, like they make a song out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like that is impressive.
And I've seen a video of what's his kid, Charles Putin or whatever. He's a musician.
Oh yeah.
He goes to
is
one
it
of the
Charles Putin? I don't think it's Putin his last name. Is
it like PUTH or something?
I don't remember.
I don't know, something like that. But he went to one of those late night shows and he starts making sounds and then copy and paste it. So it has rhythm, it has some like the technicality part of it.
Yeah.
But I think that once you find a certain pattern, that's it.
Yeah.
Like you got the song. You
Yeah.
just gotta go back from beginning to end. It kind of sounds the same. So you just change maybe like 2 or 3 things in the middle, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the guitar, you gotta play. It's a whole melody, so it goes up and down,
Yeah.
and then it has lows and highs, all that kind of shit. So it's a more technical skill.
Yeah.
Once you know how to use a fucking computer, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But with the guitar, you keep going up and up.
Yeah. I think that if you can play any instrument, it's the coolest. I think drummers are the coolest for me. Drummers are just
on a different level.
They're so cool when they drum. Like whenever they're going into their break, they just go crazy. And they do the hair and everything, and I'm like, you can just feel that man is feeling like every single drum.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna give you Led Zeppelin has a song called Moby Dick, like the book. Look up the live version of it. That's like a 5 or 7 minute solo. For the drummer, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he's probably the second or the third best drummer in music history.
Who's the first?
The first, I'll say, what's the name of the guy from the Beatles?
I don't know their names. Really? Whenever I think of the Beatles, I don't think of like hard rock.
No, they're more like just rock.
They're classic. Like soft rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were such an icon that his style became a staple for the drummer community.
His style?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Harrison. Fuck, I cannot remember his name.
Yeah.
George Harrison, I think.
Now to think about it.
So he made the standard for what a good drummer should be, and then people went from there.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like the base.
Who's I don't know who this is, but there is this the movie Wicked, right?
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but yeah.
And have you heard the one of the songs called "No One Mourns the Wicked"?
No.
Okay, so it's a fucking like opera style song, Broadway, like the whole 9 yards. And there's like a whole choir going on, but you can just hear the drumming in the background. And I was hearing it, and I was like, the drummer is going off right now. And like, freaking Ariana Grande, so they're like singing her heart out with her operatic noise. And I'm like, who is this man cooking in the background? Like, you can just hear, and they're like, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody's cooking.
I was like, he's going off. Like, I can just imagine him like by himself, like in the back,
having the best time,
and nobody's listening to him. But when you catch it, you're like, hold up, somebody's hands are on fire right now.
I have to watch it. It's just like everybody keeps saying that it's good, but the fact that I saw the interviews before anything else is just like a big no for me. Like that bitch just became so cringy.
You have to let it go. You have to let the interviews go.
Which it really sucks because I was not the biggest fan, but Ariana was kind of like my crush at some point. I thought she was like a pretty bitch.
For everybody, yeah.
But now I'm like, damn, what the fuck is going on?
Now I hate like that in all of her interviews. She's like,
crying.
There are no words. I can't think of the words in my brain to explain
because you don't
how
have
this
fucking protein
feels.
in your body. You can't even think right now.
Like, girl,
you didn't gotta say that.
Like, tell us how you really feel. Like, there are no words. Like she always says that. Like, girl, what you mean there are no
but
words?
isn't that the culture of Hollywood right now? Like be over thankful and trying to be as deep as possible, and then you just sound shallow.
I don't know. I don't know what the trend is, but I'm just like, you're giving me nothing in this interview.
I don't
Like,
think-
how are you feeling? I don't know, girl. What?
I don't think actors or actresses in today's Hollywood gives you really anything.
I just don't think that they care. I think that the paparazzi culture has kind of ruined it for them, which is understandable. That it's just kind of like just leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like being an actor, like a very famous actor, must be so draining. Cause like, what if you just want to act? You know what I'm saying? But then
Yeah.
you have to go to all this press.
But
all
not
these award
necessarily.
shows.
We got the guy from Peaky Blinders, the one that has like the resting bitch face, Killian Murphy.
Oh yeah.
He's unbothered by it. I mean, he does interviews like, oh yeah, like
You can tell he's just like, I'm doing this because I have to.
yeah,
You
and
know?
you can feel the vibe, and people don't bust his balls with that kind of question.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so like there, you can make that distinction.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a really an excuse. I just feel like they're shallow nowadays.
I just
They bought into this woke culture. I feel like because let's face it, Hollywood is blue.
Oh really?
Fuck yes.
I didn't.
Every single motherfucker told you to vote for Kamala.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
There
fucking
were
blue.
Trump supporters.
Only the Chris Pratt. That was it.
I don't like him. He left his wife.
Okay, but okay. I can see that Chris Pratt, like you don't like him all that kind of shit, but I can like whatever he does in his personal life is his business.
Right.
But the thing that I respect about him, because I'm not the biggest fan either, was that he said he was a Trump supporter, but he was very quiet about it because he know that to be able to work in Hollywood, you needed to support the Blue Party. So he was very quiet about it. He was like, "Yeah, I support it, but I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to lose jobs. I don't
Yeah.
want to like be blacklisted."
Yeah.
So I mean,
That makes sense.
it makes sense. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to make that coin.
Yeah,
even as a millionaire.
Just don't leave your wife.
Yeah. I mean, besides you being a shitty person like that, will you separate?
Do you separate the art from the artist? Is that what you're about
Yeah.
to say? Yes, I was just about to ask you that. I do. Whenever the whole thing of Ariana Grande came about, like
Which
her, how she's dating SpongeBob, and like her man's played SpongeBob in like the Broadway musical,
Okay.
so his name is SpongeBob,
That's crazy.
and he pretty much left his wife and his newborn son for Ariana, and I was like, oh,
He does some shit.
Ariana, and like she has like a pattern of going for like people that are in relationships, like
So she's a hypocrite.
she's a fucking hypocrite. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's some things that I'm like, yeah, girl, like I would give you a no on that one. But I personally love her music.
Yeah.
So I was bopping her new album, and I was like, "But you a hoe," you know what I'm saying? Like you steal people's mans. But then I remember thinking like, if I was talented, famous, and looked like her, I would also be living that type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But that depends on you. I wouldn't do that.
No, 100%. I think I would.
That's
But
crazy.
but so I do separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have to.
Yeah.
People say that about Drake all the time.
I don't know enough about him because I hear some weird things that he was kind of like futzing around, to say the least, with like some kind of minor or something like that. Because there was a lot of shit saying between him and the girl from Stranger Things when she was like 17 or some shit like that, and then as soon as she turned 18, he was like, "You're too old for me."
I mean, yeah.
I don't know the whole story to talk shit about him, but I hear like the memes and the rumors
Yeah.
and that kind of shit. I only know 2 songs from him.
Hot Light Bling.
Yeah,
I know,
and
Hot Light
started
Bling.
from the bottom. Now we're here. That one's actually pretty catchy. It's the only 2 songs that I know from that motherfucker.
I like the YOLO song.
I don't know.
You only live once. That's a
A
motto.
YOLO song.
Yeah, like when YOLO came out in like 2016. What'd you say?
2013.
Oh damn.
Because I remember in high school like that. Because you got like YOLO wristbands and shirts. I'm pretty sure that was in high school.
13.
Back in my days. Might have been.
13 or 16. You know, I feel like it's like 14.
I was in high school in 14.
Yeah. Well, I had just started high school in 14, so
But,
yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
well, yeah, I didn't know he made that shit.
Yeah, he made that. But yeah, a lot of people say that about him, like they don't support him. But I'm like, he got some good songs. Like, he got some good albums. So
You know the worst for me? You know who Kevin Spacey is?
yeah,
Him is the guy that really made me want to become an actor.
yeah.
He is probably one of the best, if not the best, actors.
You think so?
Yes, he's fucking great. He has made two of my favorite movies.
Which one?
The Usual Suspects and American Beauty. And one of the best TV shows, House of Cards.
Yeah.
Which was what made Netflix.
Yeah, that was like their breakout.
That was
show.
House of Cards was their baby.
Yeah.
So I think that he really is a good actor. But then shit hit the fan, and then there were a lot of stories about him being like shady with people and all that kind of shit. Which it sucks because I don't want to defend them, but everybody knows that that's how Hollywood has always been. He was just a guinea pig.
Yeah.
So you find a hypocrite that they throw him under the bus.
It's just somebody's gotta go down there.
Yeah,
for
somebody got to
years.
take the fall, and he took the fall, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because I think, like I said, like he was the best. He's one of the best actors, in my opinion.
So you still support him today?
I would love to see him work. Like if he makes a movie today, I would go fucking watch it.
Actually, you know how you were talking about movie stars the other day? That argument has not left my mind.
About what, like having movie stars and actors?
Yeah. Now that because you said that we don't have any more movie stars.
Yeah, we don't.
And I beg to differ. And that conversation has not left my brain. So I'm like, I have to bring this up. There, we do have movie stars.
Cool.
Yes, Anne Hathaway.
She's in her 40s, so she's like Brad Pitt generation.
What that got to do with anything?
Huh?
What that got to do with anything? She's a movie star.
Yeah, what I'm saying, like we don't have like new people that are movie stars. So like back in the day, she's hated. She is hated.
She is not hated.
Yeah,
she's for Tom Holland.
Yeah, she's Spider-Man.
Okay, he still makes good movies.
Like what?
Actually, I don't know. I only know him in Spider-Man.
Fuck you. You just proved my point.
Actually, okay.
Because I'll give you this one. I feel like probably the only people that transcend that idea of being in a role and still be a movie star was the cast from Harry Potter.
No.
Because like if you think of Spider-Man, you think of Tom Holland and
Tobey
Maguire.
Yeah.
And a little bit of Andrew, but he's like the black sheep of the Spider-Man right now. He wasn't the most loved, even though he's cool.
Yeah.
I liked him, but just people didn't connect with him back when the movie came out.
It's just that Tom Holland has such charisma.
He's just goofy. He's goofy.
You said that with such disgust.
That's not disgust. It's just like, bro, why you act like that? Because
why you mean? Why you act like that?
It's just the way he spoils things, and then people think he's funny. Like, what would you do if you were watching? What is the fucking show that you watch on HBO?
Friends?
No. The House of Dragons, the other one.
House of Dragons.
No,
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. So when
yeah.
Game of Thrones came out, and you were watching, and somebody spoiled it to you, what would you have done?
It's just I get it 100%, but he's just one of those guys that he is just.
I mean, that's his persona.
Like he's the type of guy that just cannot lie.
Yeah.
Or like you can't tell him a surprise because he'll, obviously. But you can't help who you are.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Like whenever he said that Spider-Man was in space, like I was like, oh.
Yeah, everybody was like, oh, the fuck.
Yeah, but
because any other actor would get sued, but he didn't. And he spoiled a big ass movie. That's why they were very careful with Infinity War. Because they were like, these motherfuckers are gonna talk out of that.
Like whenever he spoiled the poster and it says confidential.
There are rumors that they say that it was on purpose, but nothing is confirmed.
I don't think so. I think that man is just unfortunate. That's just how he is. But I think that he's obviously I don't know him personally, so I don't know if he's a good person. But he seems like he's like a really good person, and just like a normal person. For him to have this like level of fame and not be like all fucked up or crazy, I think he's pretty cool. I like him with Zendaya because Zendaya seems that type of girl too. Like she's just there to make her money work and keep it. Like Anne Hathaway. Like she gives me very much Anne Hathaway vibes. Like she can do it all. She can sing. She can act her ass off. She can give you fashion. She can give you glamour, and she's unproblematic.
Yeah.
And like I think that all of her movies, like for example, like I think if Anne Hathaway's in a movie, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a good movie. Like honestly,
she gets a little hate. I don't know why.
Everybody gets hate, but I think that like Zendaya is also like okay, like it's probably gonna be a good movie. Yeah.
But I just see him as actors. I don't see him as movie stars. Just because, like I said, like Tom Holland is a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Did it turn off?
No.
Okay. Who else you said? Anne Hathaway is kind of like the same era as Brad Pitt, and I consider Brad Pitt to be a movie star. So I'm thinking about younger people.
You think about younger people? Emma Stone.
Emma
Stone has good 30s. Movies.
She's almost as old as Anne Hathaway, probably.
No, Anne Hathaway's definitely older.
But they're around the same age. They came out at the same kind of time.
No, not really. Yeah, but I feel, I mean, you can't be a movie star so young. You gotta build your resume.
Okay,
like
but
30s, 40s, like yeah.
Okay, but for example, we got movie stars like Leonardo. When Titanic came out,
right.
He was like what 20, 22. He was a movie star.
Oh, we don't have movies like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exhibit A, bitch.
But I think that we have movie stars, just they may be a little bit older.
I mean, we got movie stars that are older. I'm talking about like the new generation, where they at. Because every single one that you think of is people that is old.
I say Zendaya as a movie star.
Give me 3 movies.
Challengers.
Okay.
Dune.
Took it too long. Give me 3 movies from Brad Pitt.
World War Z. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah, so many movies and you can think of. Okay.
7.
Okay.
I was like,
okay, but you give me more faster movies. Or like you give me the list faster for Brad Pitt than you did for Zendaya. So that's what I'm saying. Like they don't become icons in your head. Yeah, so they're not like, oh, like Zendaya just made a movie. We gotta go watch it.
Yeah.
She made a movie about that tennis player.
Challengers.
I don't know. That's not the one. It seemed kind of okay, but there was a scene when she was being like a little hoe, and I was like, I feel like that's gonna be the bio of the movie. Knowing the time that it came out and like how Hollywood was pushing this hookup culture and like very sexualized movie, I was like, that's probably gonna be a very over sexualized movie. I don't want to watch.
Actually, it wasn't even that. Like they put that scene in the trailer, but like it's like this big.
Okay. Well, like for me as a viewer, and because of what's happening at the moment, that was my impression. So I was like, I'm not gonna watch that shit.
Hey, you gotta put the sex in the trailer so people will watch.
Okay, have you ever seen a movie or a TV show when the sex scene actually contributes something to the story?
No. Unless it's supposed to like be monumental or they're fucking. Like in like Twilight.
I only saw the first one.
Like okay, yeah, like Twilight. Twilight, when you think about it, it's like a really
Sherry series.
What?
Sherry series.
It's so bad that it's good. Like the last movies, like it was about Bella being so horny for this man that she's willing to like hurt herself. She wanted that D so fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? Like when you like really think about it, homegirl was pressed that she wasn't getting any penis, which is like like I got your piece, girl. You know what I'm saying? But it's
she wanted dick so bad she went to the bubble.
She wanted dick so bad, and Edward just blew her mind and blew her away, right? That she's like, I want this forever. Let me become a vampire so we can fuck correctly. Like, girl. Like, and it was like a huge moment in the movie because like supposedly vampires can't have sex with humans because they're too powerful or whatever.
They break the spine.
I guess so. So
gonna rip the bitch in two.
So literally, when they finally got married and they did it, it was like this huge scene. Like it was like.
But it wasn't like. Like, do you actually get to see the scene, or was it like a little like a kissing and taking the clothes off and then jump to the next scene? Was it like an actual sex scene, or was it like they imply it?
It was definitely a sex scene. Okay. Like they
There was
showed her
some kid
having an
movement.
orgasm. Like,
Okay, okay,
like
yeah.
there is this moment where like she like starts glowing. It's like, okay, I guess it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
So like that's the only movie that I can think of that the sex scene matters. Maybe Titanic when they do it,
A
that
little
iconic
bit.
handprint. Okay, everybody wants to do that when they're fucking in a car. You know what I'm saying? Like you'd be like, oh. You know what I'm saying?
But not on my car because I don't like those fucking stains on the window. They look kind of stupid. And people put smiley faces like the fuck. But you know what? I give you one scene that we didn't finish the movie because I forgot how graphic it was and it was very impactful. And I was like, fuck, I fucking want to put it on because it was in the family.
Yeah.
The girl with the dragon tattoo. Remember that movie?
That whole movie is
It's
the
strong.
the whole yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But that sex scene, because it's not a sex scene per se, it's an abuse scene,
Yeah.
and that really has a lot to do with the movie as a whole. Like that's an important part of the movie,
Yeah.
but that's a hard scene to watch, especially if you're not expecting it. And I forgot about that fucking scene.
Yeah. I've actually never seen the whole movie. I remember it was on.
Yeah,
Probably you put
yeah,
it
I
on.
put it on. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
was like, it's a good movie. I mean, it's a good movie, but
Yeah.
it's a strong movie.
I
And I said,
remember.
fuck, when that scene started.
I was
Shit.
like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
had to take it out.
I
had to stop it.
yeah, it was a lot. That movie was a little. I was like, what the hell's going on? And you know, like that shit is just so. Sometimes so strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, whenever they do like abuse scenes in movies, sometimes you're like, I don't want to see that. You know what? You know what made me feel like super uncomfortable when I did this? I think you're gonna laugh. In GTA 5.
When you gotta torture the dude.
The torture scene.
Actually, that got censored.
I remember when I first was playing it, I was like, I felt so uncomfortable. I was like, I don't want to kill. Like, I don't want to torture this man. But I'm like, you got to.
Yeah,
It's part of the mission. But yeah, shit like that. I was just like, that's a little too much.
Yeah, it really depends where you draw the line for that kind of shit. Man, I really don't think that. I think on very few instances, sex scenes are actually justified in film. Like 99% of them, they're useless.
Yeah, they don't have. They don't.
They don't have any need to like. You can take it off the movie and it won't change a thing.
50 Shades of Grey.
That's a horny. That's soft porn for women.
Oh, for women.
Yeah, because
I mean,
no
you're
guy
right.
is gonna like watch and be like, yeah, I want to touch myself. Like they're gonna go straight out to PH
Oh well.
and watch the whole thing. Be like, yeah, pasting on this bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's definitely so. That's like women that are like, oh my god, I read a lot, and then you see her book collection, and it's a bunch of like horny books. I don't
Yeah.
even know the genre of that shit.
Erotic.
Yeah.
Erotic.
Which was
novels.
funny because on X, there was a girl that went viral because she was like 100 plus books this year. What's your excuse to not read? And then it was like a big pile of books, and she was in front of it. And then you zoom in and you see the titles and you Google it. Every single one of those fucking books was an erotic book.
At least she's reading.
Nah,
She's
she
feeding
reading
her
shit.
mind. I have a friend that started doing that, and I was like,
Erotic reading.
erotic novels.
Novels?
I'm like, okay, girl, that's pretty cool.
I cannot get into that shit. Because one time I picked up when 50 Shades was going on hard, I was like, you know what? Because I was at a bookstore and that shit was front page. So I picked it up and I like opened it randomly, and I saw something about like her being tied up and feeling the little whip going down her body, and then slapping the ass and watching like her bending. I was like, that's very graphic. Let me put it down. Let me put this shit down.
You used your imagination.
Yeah, but I don't know, that to me would be like watching porn in public.
Oh, maybe that's why they read it at home.
I guess, but I was like, okay, the fuck? Like, keep me away from this shit.
Wait.
Oh, no, like, and I also think that men are more visual than women.
Oh, for sure.
So, I mean, men will just go online and PH whatever they want to see, like black girls, Asian girls, redheads, whatever, and then look for their favorite shit. feet, whatever. And then women will read that shit and be like, yeah, start DJing that shit.
Dad, like, I'm deceased. Goodbye. Anyway. I wasn't expecting you to say that so nonchalantly.
But you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Tell me that's not a good metaphor for that. I didn't say nothing gross.
I know. I just. Anyway, yes, that's a good way to put it. DJing them tables. Okay.
You know, like, waka waka wow.
Okay, I get it.
God damn.
Anyways, yes. Yes, I do think that sex scenes don't. I know that. But like the show Bridgerton.
I heard about it. I've never watched it.
I've never watched it either, but I know that a lot of like the gag of the show is like the sex scenes in it, and now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, we really don't need sex scenes in movies. Like even in Game of Thrones, when they were like
fucking.
No, they weren't even like doing it like raw style, like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't. The only scene that mattered was like whenever we found out that the siblings were doing it. Like that's crazy, like that's actually part of the plot.
Yeah.
Other than that, we don't really need to see all that.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Plus, it would be so awkward. I couldn't imagine doing like an intimacy scene. It's just like I don't want you to see me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be like, don't look at me like that, to you.
Yeah, you gotta be okay with that shit.
Yeah, you do.
Because not everybody is. And also, you're if you sign the contract, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Because you gotta do that shit, whether you like it or not.
Ooh.
Or you're gonna get sued to your tits.
It's in your contract.
It literally is in your contract.
Yeah.
But then we go to the other complete opposite, and we see like people that were in the actual adult industry and how they regretted it and like everything that happened. So,
Yeah.
Girl, you signed that dotted line. You were having fun.
That part.
You haven't changed your name, and you're still making that shit. Know what I'm saying?
You hate that woman so much. You hate on her.
No, I just don't like hypocrisy. To me, she's on the same level because she's pretty. She's a pretty girl. She went through miles and miles of men meat, and like it's like no, but it's just her personality. To me, it's the same as The Rock. They're very false.
They're very what?
False.
False.
Like very fake.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the only thing that I don't like about it. Because she was just honest about it, and she would be like, "Yeah, I did it," and like that's one bridge. But she's trying to make it like that's not what made her. That's what like really bothers.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
You don't like that she doesn't take ownership on it, like to all that it
You know who's my perfect example of an adult star that made it and didn't really make nothing out of it?
Sasha Grey.
Yes. Fuck yes.
Yeah. She was so hot.
She's still beautiful in her late 30s.
She's only 30?
She's like 37, 35, something
what?
like that.
Okay.
Yeah, because she started like when she was 18, she was like, let's go raw.
Yeah.
And she became really famous.
She was crazy.
She was exploring her sexuality.
She's a porn star that
got away.
punched in the gut.
She did everything.
She got punched in the stomach.
But she did everything willing, and she was like, yeah, I mean, I was into it, and I wanted to try it, and
yeah, it's just crazy to think about that.
But she admitted it, and she was like, okay, I'm cool with it, and like, yeah, that was just a part of my life. I'm not gonna deny it. I'm rich because of that, and I'm famous, and I can do whatever I want now. I know she's a gamer streamer, and I actually follow her, and I mean, her content is 0% sexual. It's just her.
Really?
Yeah. She wears like a tank top, but it doesn't show like cleavage like all the way down.
Really?
She's just like a normal girl that you see outside, and she's outside blogging. She's like, oh, I'm in Italy now. We're gonna go eat pizza, and I'm gonna cook some Mexican tacos, and I wanna play fucking Resident Evil. She's the most chill girl in the world.
I didn't know that.
Her community not once says nothing about her previous career. Because
not like Mia.
Yeah, Mia is just like the fact that she talks so much shit is what makes people wanna throw hate at her.
Yeah.
Because I mean, she could have done the same thing that Sasha did, and still make money and be like, yeah, I mean, I did it, I didn't like it, but we're moving on, and then I'm thankful that at least I'm known because of this shit, and now I get to be a millionaire because of
Yeah.
it, you know. So like, have a good life. I'm like, okay,
For
I
sure.
respect that, you know, like. You pay your dues, you regret it, but you're not talking shit about it.
Yeah, like you do your thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that will make me respect her a lot more.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
And Sasha is the for me the perfect example. I would love to be friends with that girl.
She seems like she's dope, but she also seems like she's like some really weird stuff.
I don't think so. She seems really chill. Like I said, I'll watch her her
Her live
gaming
streams?
streamings, and she's chill. She's like she doesn't even make like sexual jokes. I mean, occasionally she will, but just like a dude, you know, like
Yeah,
it's not
Like she's one of the guys.
yeah, she's not like, oh, let me sell my patron.
Yeah,
You know, like,
yeah. Well, a lot of female streamers, that's like their gimmick.
Yeah.
Right? Like they show the
Everything.
goods. They show the goods.
Yeah, like the one that the other day pop out on my.
Oh yeah.
That I was
saw
like, bro.
Who they? I was like, who was that
and
girl?
bro, that's on fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
Kids are watching that shit. That's my thing. Like kids are watching that thing.
Well,
And I don't think that.
put YouTube for kids.
But that, I mean, it's still gaming. That'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, but there are some that is like for kids. Like you know, there's actually like YouTube kids.
No, yeah. But I'm saying because she's a gamer, and maybe if she were to play like a game that was aimed for kids, like I don't know, like fucking Animal Crossing,
Yeah.
would she still be shown on the YouTube for kids?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because it's a kid game. It's not like you're playing Resident Evil, you see killing people, you know. So like, it's not
Yeah.
like a gruesome game, quote unquote.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to see if you can skip the parental control.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I feel like that's the loophole that YouTube has.
For real. Self porn for kids is not fun. Because that's a
Okay.
life addiction.
Yeah.
We're a very addicted country.
Could be me. It couldn't be me. After a
No,
while,
that's
I
for
get bored.
guys.
I'm like,
But that's definitely a guy thing. Like I said, guys are more visual.
yeah.
1000%.
It's just
And the fact that we get it so easy, so accessible nowadays is what's crazy to me.
you just go on your phone.
Yeah.
Woo.
But yeah. It's a great year. Damn. Alright. It will be a great year.
1 second.
I don't know. What was the theme of conversation today?
We're just chatting.
But we just talked for an hour, so.
We're just chatting up, you know, the good old New Year's.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good year.
For real. Mark my words, by the middle of this year, we're not gonna say we have the whole studio going on, but you'll see the carcasses of it.
The carcass.
The carcass of it.
Carcass. Yes.
You'll see.
So
it.
that was the theme for today. You know, New Year's.
Resolution.
Not even resolutions. Just talking, reflecting, chill, curing oneself from sickness,
For
coming back from the death.
it really sucks to be sick.
It sucks so much. I hate being sick. I get sick once a year, and that's all I need. But
Around the same thing.
it just sucks to like.
Getting a sauna, that shit helps.
I would love to get in a sauna.
You can go to the gym with me.
Oh yeah.
You know, they got a sauna for the women's too. As far as I know. I've never been in that one, but
You've been in the men's.
yeah. From what I heard, they got one for the women too. Just stay there and sweat it out.
Yeah.
It really does help.
Yeah.
Every time I feel sick, I go there. I go at night so there's no more people around me,
Yeah.
and then I can stay long.
I don't like it when people are in the sauna with me either. Like,
I mean, I don't mind. I just put a towel on my head and my headphones in.
yeah. Like obviously I don't mind either, but like I like it when it's
The thing that annoys me about those motherfuckers when there's a douchebag that walks in with their music blasting on speaker.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
like, bro,
I
nobody
hate
wants to
when people
feel
do
your
that. When people play their music like out loud in public areas, like, bruh.
Playing your music aloud and speaking on the phone on a speaker. It's like, bro, nobody cares. Why are you trying to like get attention?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's annoying.
That's why we have AirPods.
For real. It's 2025, bitches. Get that shit right. We can have
It's
privacy.
2025.
It really is
You know
2025.
what's crazy?
What?
Yeah, I was thinking about COVID the other day because I don't know, like it was 5 years ago, but it also seems like it was yesterday. Like I just
We still got the leftovers of it,
yes, like
the repercussions of it.
it's just kind of like we really lived through that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like we really were in a pandemic for like a good year. You know what
But
I'm
was
saying?
it a pandemic or was it a government hoax? Because it wasn't not in a sense that it didn't exist, but in a sense that it wasn't as deadly as the government made us to believe. Because
Ooh, yeah.
how many people have come forward saying that after getting the vaccine they got some kind of medical issue in their bodies,
Yeah.
and then the fact that not that many people die, and the fact that the media were pushing the vaccine but the government were not um, required to take it, like the high officials, and then like there's so many
Yeah,
inconsistencies.
yeah, yeah. I think what I remember the most about that is that there was this girl that got the vaccine and her body rejected it completely. That she got like she became a vegetable. Yeah.
I know someone that got COVID, got better, got the vaccine, then got the COVID again, then died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was expecting you to like end that with they died. I remember when people were getting the vaccine and then they would become magnetic. Yeah, like
bro. You know what? Like, really made me like a tinfoil hat conspirator,
conspirator.
whatever the
Yeah.
fuck. Whenever they say that they will not allow you into gyms, restaurants,
Oh
public
yeah.
offices if you didn't have the vaccine passport. I was like, bro,
Yeah, that's a little
you know
crazy.
what made me? Have you seen the movie The Pianist?
Yeah.
You know how they got the star on their shoulder, on their
Oh
arm,
yeah,
and they were
yeah,
like, if
yeah,
you got that, you cannot enter. So it was like that to me. It was like, we're gonna label you, so we treat you different. I was like, that's crazy. In the land of the free, so much for
yeah.
freedom, bro.
This is at least free. We're free in shackles.
For real. We got loose shackles, but we still got shackles on.
Yeah. It's just I don't
That
know.
to me was like the ultimate no. I was like, no fucking way. Because I remember back then, I was thinking about joining the army.
Hmm.
And they were like, yeah, well, you just gotta take the vaccine. I was like, fuck no.
Yeah.
That was the reason why I didn't join back then.
One thing I'm really glad is that I never got the vaccine because like
Nobody in the family did.
yeah no
See, that's one thing. The nobody that didn't get the vaccine regrets not getting the vaccine.
Yeah.
But people that got the vaccine regret getting the vaccine.
like kids low
So
key
crazy.
like I mean I was just thinking about COVID because we were talking about the New Year or whatever, but it's just the 2020s are flying by so quickly.
For real.
So quickly.
What is that?
What is love?
Baby, maybe you remember.
You're singing the wrong song.
That's how I remember it.
That is, you're literally singing two separate songs.
They're pretty good.
Yeah,
Give them a shout out because I don't know.
I don't know the song. It's just one of those songs that you always know.
Yeah, for real. It's those songs that you know, but you don't know the name of.
Exactly, but you know like the melody, and you've been listening to it for years, but you don't know the name of the freaking song nor who sings it.
For real. I'll give you a good song that nobody knows. Shy by Sonata Arctic. It's a great song. Top 10 of all time.
Ooh, I don't know it.
Exactly.
Okay, I don't know. I believe you. You tend to have good music taste.
I really do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I like it. I was gonna say because you got me to them.
I'm telling you, they're poetic.
Yeah, they're good. They have good lyrics
Damn.
for sure.
The Chili Peppers has pretty good music too. The way the lyrics are very intrinsic in a way, you know. I fuck with their lyrics.
What do you mean?
It's just like that line from Californication. A teenage girl high on information.
Yes.
How'd it go? You like that line too.
Yeah, is that a teenage girl
High on information.
getting high on info, something like that.
So you know, it's like the subtlety of
Yeah.
saying something meaning something else.
Yes, a double entendre.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's not like Sabrina Carpenter when it's like yeah one day.
Oh.
You know, so like are you gonna compare?
It's things that have meaning.
Yeah.
It's not just like about sex or drugs or whatever.
Yeah.
Or clocking bitches for Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's the kind of lyrics that I like.
Yeah. Yeah, you do, because, like, I remember when you said that one of your favorite songs was also Gangsta's Paradise.
Yeah.
Because you really like the lyric.
Yeah,
And you
and
like Eminem songs, too.
I like him just because
Yeah.
they're very hard to sing.
Mm-hmm.
He likes lyrical, complicated song compositions, and I
Who?
respect that. Eminem.
Oh, Eminem. Yeah.
I mean, I like Gangsta's Paradise, and they never once drop the N word, and I respect that because they're black. They're from the Who. Like, there's this old backstory of them being from the projects, and they don't need to say the word to understand what they're saying about it.
I just literally, it just came into my brain.
That was the kind of shit. I love it.
Oh, alright.
Let's wrap this bitch up.
Alright. That was a good one.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was chill.
It's the first of the year.
It's the first one of the year.
Let us know your New Year's resolutions.
More to come.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
At least 52 more episodes.
52.
And you gotta travel in a couple months, right? We're not gonna give. We're not gonna say where yet, but.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, so we can do like you're gonna be over there and I'm gonna be here, and we can talk kind of like FaceTime.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
That's exciting. Yes.
Yeah, see how we can work that
See,
out.
we already have things to look forward to the new year.
For real.
All right.
All right, Don. It was good. Happy New Year, motherfuckers. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Nowadays, it seems that everybody's unhappy. So
be nice to
I
people.
wish happiness on every single one of you, motherfuckers. Be lovable
Be nice.
and have a great year.
Oh, we didn't even say cheers. Nothing. What?
That's good though. We can close it with that. What you drink today? Jum.
No, they're not sponsoring.
Yeah, for real.
I'm drinking.
What
drinking
do
a
you
beverage.
wish? Yeah, for real, me too. On a whiskey glass. That's crazy.
I know.
I love these glasses. They're triangles. How unique is that?
They're cute.
They're cute. What do you wish our first sponsor could be?
Coke.
That'd be,
Coca-Cola.
that'd be fucking dope.
Yeah. Or hummus. Better got a hummus.
I would like to be some kind of whiskey brand too. I would fuck with that. Just so we can have a bottle here.
Nah, fuck that. We're getting mezcal. We're representing the plaza. We're representing home.
No, I got a different idea for that. I'll tell you off. I mean, just like I feel like tequila kind of loses its value a little bit. Like The Rock has a mezcal brand. Like, bro, you're from Hawaii. You know, you're like Samoa. Like, what the fuck do you have to do with tequila? This is why people hate you.
Well, a lot of celebrities have tequila brands nowadays.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and they're not even Mexican.
I know.
That's like me if I have like an Irish Scot whiskey. Like, bro.
But I mean,
a Mexican
it sells.
Does it? I've never seen a single store that carries the Rock's brand tequila. Isn't like.
I don't even know which one it is.
Yeah, me neither. I know he has like a tequila brand. I just know what the fuck it is.
I thought it was Casamigos this whole time, but I was.
No,
it's not that.
It's not that.
Because I had Casamigos for the first time the other day. It was the nastiest tequila I ever had in my life. I was very shook.
That's what the same people that drink Hennessy like.
Yeah, that is true. They are there. Casamigo, Reposada.
Tequila, let's say brand. Teremana. I bet he can even say it.
Oh, it's actually not that bad.
I will not drink it.
I mean, it's not like I will go out of my way to buy it, but
I've never seen a store carry that shit.
I've seen restaurants have it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like nice restaurants or like, huh? Over here. Okay, those kind of restaurants.
Did you not hear that?
No,
I thought it was gonna be nice and quiet.
I did not hear it, but I can tell.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be that. It was supposed to be, you know, like a little
smooth.
And then you saw my face. Sorry.
It's good. But yeah, everybody nowadays has a tequila. So I feel like tequila kind of lost its value because everybody at the end of the day still drinks the same shit. Casamigos, Patron, Don Julio, and maybe some people 1800, huh?
Herradura.
Herradura too. And then if you're trying to be fancy, what's a big
1942 Casa Clase Azul.
Clase Azul?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say Casamigo.
Yeah, for real. Me too. I always confuse those two. Yeah, Casa Azul. If you're trying to be fancy, but I tasted. I guess I'm not that good when it comes to tequila because it's not worth $50 a shot to me.
Yeah, it's expensive for no reason.
Yeah. You're paying the brand. That's it.
You're paying for a nice bottle.
That you don't even get to keep because you're at the restaurant.
Yeah, that's true.
If you pay $50, it's because you're like drinking it at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Because the bottle is $250, bro, and that's like 700 milliliters,
Yeah,
600, something like that.
True.
So yeah, you're getting fucked. When you go to a restaurant, remember that when you order a drink, you're getting fucked. And I'm telling you from experience.
Sometimes they're good though.
Yeah.
Sometimes the drink is worth it.
I'm talking about shots specifically.
Oh, shots,
when you
yeah.
do shots at a restaurant.
Go get your bottle.
Yeah.
Go get your bottle.
Yeah, go get your bottle. Go to one of your friends' place. Have a nice drink. Play some board games, or watch a movie, or do whatever. Like no campfire, though. Like that shit is fun. And
Wait, what?
Like a campfire.
A campfire. Yeah.
With your friends at someone's place, and you can have a good time better than being at the restaurant doing shots.
Yeah, for real.
Because then you're gonna know the server, and he's gonna give you bad service. That I can tell you too.
He's like I do.
But anyways,
we digress. All right.
Great episode. Once again, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you for listening to
Us. Sure, and that's not like it. Deuces, motherfucker.